Ahoy fellow modelers, Frankie Day back again on YouTube. Today on YouTube I have another build report. A Speedy 197's group build of the 1950s Cold War jet aircraft. This is part 6 of part 2 of that build. As from last YouTube presentation I did hours back, I went ahead and applied some decals to it and did some touch up here and there. The model itself will definitely be done tomorrow, fellas. I have it all done, and I go ahead and spend most of my time finishing up my albatross, so I get started on something else. Everything is going per schedule, so that's why I'm in a kind of like in a hurry to get this thing done, so I can get something else going. And no matter how much you hurry, I always take my time. But anyway, fellas, the old hunt is coming along pretty good. I've got a little more work to do on it, and she's all squared away. And I'd like to be able to show you the update, how much I got on the assembly on it. I got the decals on so much. I got a lot more decals. I got stencils to put on, and I got more trim decals put on. On the kit itself, you know, like I mentioned in the last YouTube presentation, they didn't give you a decal put on top of the dorsal. That's all got to be master painted, matching the color of the insignia red of the stripes on the tail and also on the nose section. Once that's masked off, that completes the trim. And there's another thing too, it's got to be done too. I got to mask off this. The wingtips are with flat white. After the flat white is dried on top and bottom of both wings tips, then I have to make mask sections off of paint the insignia red stripe on there, like that of the tail. And that will be 100% complete of the trim of the model. And the stenciling's got to be done. I got to apply decals in the bottom section, and the stenciling's got to be done. And for the last final touch, what I'm going to do is that I notice on F-100s that there's a lot of burnt metal around this area, heat from the engine. The engine puts out that Pratt & Whitney motor they used in it. They generate a lot of heat on the tail empennage area like that, and it caused different tones of metal. So that's going to be achieved with an airbrush tomorrow as a final paint trim on it, and using browns, grays, and black, along with aluminum plate to fade it in, give it the illusion of burnt metal, of burnt aluminum when it's being burnt towards from the stress factors from heat. Anyway, I took the masking off the fuselage. As you can see, the fuselage is unharmed from overspray, none at all. And I get a little closer to the webcam here. You can see the seat pretty good and the details in there. And those decal was a real pain in the duff putting on there. So I had to use a lot of decal set solution to put in there. Sometimes I just go ahead and use a liquid soap, Joy soap, and put it on there. It slides on like goose grease. As you can see, the tail areas on there, the stripes on the tail. And I got the wing walks on there. I got the star and bar on the top left wing. And the USA, United States Air Force logo on the starboard wing. And that'll be that, how much I've done on it. It's coming pretty good, folks. I'm pretty happy with this thing. I don't know if it was a fast build, though, but it seemed to be fast to a lot of you fellas out there. But I put a lot of hours in this bad boy. And that's what I like to do. I like to put all the time in the world in it. Like I say, I got nothing to do. I'm a retired Navy vet. I'm living my dream, retirement. I spend the rest of my life in relaxation and building models. And I'm very happy to be here on YouTube to show off my stuff. This is a very impressive plane. Like, I really enjoy it. The detail of this thing is very exceptional. And that'll be that. Next YouTube on this, it'll be completed. I will have this done tomorrow, and we'll go into a build. Speaking of builds, I've been pondering for a while, all day and last night, and I made the final decision a while ago. You know, I got thinking, I got no models to do a lemon build. As much as I want to join in, but most of my models I've done are completed like the way I want them done, and ain't no sense taking a model and redoing it over again. That's double my pleasure. If I had like a bust up one or something like that, I can be able to restore it and repaint it, and that would definitely be a lemon build. Or a kit that I messed up on, I can go ahead and redo it over again. And I had my share of those, but I make sure I don't mess them up. I just go ahead and build them like the way they're supposed to, and box them up and put them away. But like I was saying, I was pondering on a build. I got a few guys want to join in with my Battle of Britain build. Somehow I'm stuck on a Battle of Britain build because I like English aircraft. And I'm debating if I should build a 124 scale Spitfire by Airfix. I got about 4 of them in my stash. I had for years and years on end. And either I can build my 132nd Heinkel 111, and that Heinkel is kind of calling on me really, really bad. It's all the parts in the box are saying, "Build me, build me, build me." And I'm debating either start the Heinkel or go ahead and work on my 124 scale Spitfire. But decision isn't final yet, though. But I'm coming close to making the final decision on it. We're going ahead and do a Battle of Britain build. As much as I love English aircraft, there's a lot of Spitfires out there. I love Spitfires. I'm thinking more and more just go ahead and start that Heinkel kit I got. And we'll see. I'm kind of in and out of my decisions if I should or should not. Maybe you fellas can suggest something for me, because I got them all in my stash. Got Hurricanes. I got Cadpole bombers, Handley Page Hamptons. I got Lancaster bombers. I got more Sterling bombers. We've got a bunch, and they all make good subjects for the Battle of Britain build. But again, I said before in the past couple of videos I made, I don't want to step on no one's toes though and be a showboat or something like that. I don't like to showboat at all. I just had a dream of go ahead and do a Battle of Britain build. I have a few good fellows out there that are up for it. Aaron's for it, and we got Steve. He's for it, and a few other fellows that are out for it. And we'll see. But as of now, I got to finish up what's on my plate before I start on something else. That Albatross, I got to get that damn thing going. I got to. I'm thinking very seriously, just go ahead and start masking it down tonight, and go ahead and give it a aluminum coat. This one I'm going to use flat aluminum. Polyether is all acrylic water based, because most of those Albatross flying boats, they weren't too glossy. When you get immersed with salt water and the elements, that glossiness of that aluminum. See, aluminum fades real fast. It oxidizes. It's got to be completely polished. So a lot of a lot of people out there like aluminum finishes, like it's so shiny, you can actually shave off the model without using the mirror. And mostly of those are done in museums, and probably a lot of them are done on the tarmac too, in preparation of taking off at times. And sometimes you get service week where they go out there and get the ground crews out there and they polish up that natural aluminum. But with the elements of time and immersion of salt water and of the elements of being outside, just like a penny, nice shiny copper penny, but it was handled with your hands and the elements, it oxidizes. So the metal truss, I'm going to go ahead and paint it flat aluminum. And I'll probably get started on that at the bit. Go ahead and mask out the wing tips, the tail, the rescue band on the rear fuselage empennage, and make a decal masking for the wing walk on the top of the center of the wing section. Other than that, she's good to go. Just I got me some decal paper. I went ahead of time and painted that flat black. And when I need it, I'll just use a steel rule and make a 3/32 borderline goes around the yellow. We'll separate the yellow from the aluminum. And that'll be that. Well, anyway, folks, it's time for you to sign off right here. It's getting about almost 12 minutes now, and I'm going to be on a minute. I think I have a builds of the past I'm going to do right after this video. I think you'll enjoy. And this time it's going to be a boat, a ship, not an airplane this time. And I think you'll all like this. I know Alex will like it. And Waterloo, he'll like it too. Anyway, just rambling, fellas. It's time for you to sign off. I don't want to overdo my boundaries. I'm on 12 minutes and 9 seconds now. And I'd like to thank everybody once again for your comments on my last video and this one as well. And be safe, happy modeling. And thank you for tuning in. And may God bless. And please subscribe. And we'll see you in a few minutes on my builds of the past video coming up right to this. So stay tuned, fellas. I shall return. Bye, boys.